Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Great to see you all tonight. Thank you so much for being here at our Winter Sinfonia and Wind Ensemble concert. We're really happy to have you all here. If you're standing and you would like a seat, there's lots of seats over here. Please feel free to find a seat. A couple of housekeeping things before we start. Please make sure your phones are silenced. You are welcome to take pictures or video, but please be mindful of those around you. People came to see their children as well. We are taking a video tonight. One of our students is actually kind enough to put a couple cameras up around, and he will be putting it all together in a big video for you. It's also being live streamed tonight, so that's up on our Performing Arts YouTube page. So you don't need to worry. You can sit back, relax, and enjoy the show without having your phone out. So that's the housekeeping, I think. My name is Mrs. Barr. I'm the orchestra director here at Chaparral. To my right is Mr. Bosman. He is our band director here, and we're so excited to have you here for this holiday concert tonight. It is the first of its kind. We have the Wind Ensemble performing, we have the Sinfonia performing, and then we have some really fun full symphony orchestra pieces for you at the end. So without further ado, I'm going to hand this microphone off to Mr. Bosman and enjoy the concert.
Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Again, I am Mr. Bosman. I'm the band director here at Chaparral, and this is the Wind Ensemble. Go ahead and give them a nice big round of applause again. Thank you so much for being here for this momentous event. Like Mrs. Barr said, this has never really happened in Chaparral history. So this is just awesome to be able to stand here and do this. And thank you so much for being here, because it matters a lot to the kids and to me just to be able to play to an audience. So thank you very much. Students, can you give parents a nice round? I'm going to take a minute to plug our band fundraiser right now. We've got one more day. I just wanted to reiterate, we are not asking you for your donations. We would just like you to spread the word about it so that we can get donations from the community. All the information is online on the band side of things. We have 2 more pieces for you, and then we'll have a quick changeover as Orchestra takes the stage. Again, thank you very much. Nice big round of applause. Thank you so much. That was the Chaparral Wind Ensemble. I was a high school director at Beckman for about 8 years, and it's ingrained in me at the end of everything. So give a nice big warm round of applause to the Chaparral Wind Ensemble. Now just give us 1 moment as we switch over to the orchestral side. Thank you very much.
Hello again. Let's hear it one more time for the wind ensemble. Behind me, you see the 8th grade orchestra. This is the Sinfonia Orchestra, and we're super excited to play a few pieces for you tonight. In about a month, Sinfonia is going to be traveling to Sacramento to perform at the All-State Music Educators Conference. So we've been working all semester on the repertoire that we've been performing for that event. So tonight you're actually going to hear 3 pieces that we're going to be performing at that, and then we'll have some holiday fun after that. So I really hope you enjoy. We're really, really excited to go perform at this conference. It's a huge honor. And then the next performance you'll see us at here is in March. And then the wind ensemble and the symphony orchestra will be traveling to Washington, D.C. together and performing some of the music you'll hear tonight as well. So kind of a little preview, a little sneak peek, if you will. Tonight, our first 2 pieces will be conducted by our student teacher, Mr. Christian Brown. Let's hear it again for Mr. Perez. You will now see Mr. Perez joining our bass section. He's been practicing bass a lot and decided to jump in the section tonight. So we welcome him to pick up a string instrument and join us in the orchestra. You might see him play another instrument later in the evening, so just keep your eyes on him. All right, here we go. Fire in the fourth. Thank you very much. The next piece is a tradition piece. I'm a sucker for tradition, and this is one that I've done actually since before I taught Chaparral, and I brought it here with us to Chaparral. And if you've been at a holiday concert for orchestra before, you've seen this piece done. I love it. I think it gets us in the holiday spirit, and it just gets it's a fun piece. I think you're really going to enjoy. We have a special guest that joins us on this piece each year, and that is our principal, Dr. Jung. Dr. Jung will be narrating for us, and the orchestra will be playing the soundtrack to the narration of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash. Tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With an old little driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment he must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted,
Go, reindeer!
and called them by name.
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen.
To the top of the porch and to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew. With a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled. His nipples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose, and sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight,
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Let's hear it again for Dr. John, please. Thank you for being here. I've been involved at Chaparral for the last 20 years. I was a student here first, and then over the years, I've always kind of been in touch with Chaparral, and now I've been teaching here. This is my 6th year. And I can confidently say, in the 20 years I've been around, we haven't had a concert with combined Sinfonia and wind ensemble, particularly not in which we play as a full orchestra. Now, if you've been to our 8th grade promotion, we do a little something combined, but not like what you're about to see. When Mr. Boston and I were planning this concert, we just started brainstorming ideas and put together what we could, pulled out these 2 pieces. We really thought this is something that the kids can pull off. So they've worked really, really hard to put together these 2 full orchestra pieces. And we're going to do a little tuning, and then I hope you enjoy our 2 full symphony orchestra pieces. Before we begin, I forgot you have an audience assignment as well. This first symphony piece we're going to play is a sing-along. So you will be hearing the orchestra play the verse 1 time. And then on the repeat, you will see me turn around and I will cue you, and you are our choir. The lyrics will be on the screen. They're also in your program. So I hope you've warmed up your voices. We would like to thank some people who are here tonight to help us sing, and I'll give them a little more of a shout out afterwards. But please enjoy Christmas sing-along. Orchestra, let's hear it for your choir audience. We would like to give special thanks to Mrs. Davis and the choir students who we planted in the audience tonight. Thank you, choir students. For our final piece, we will be taking you on a ride to the Polar Express. After the concert is over, the students will need to put away their chairs, stands, instruments, podium, lights, all the things. So if you could please just give them a few minutes to clean up, and then they're all yours to take home. And we hope you have a really, really wonderful winter break and a happy holiday. Please enjoy Polar Express.